The Soul Song, Droplets of Light from the Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 2, Shlok number 19. Ya enam veti hantaram, yascha nemam manyate hatam, ubhautau na vijanito, na ayam hanti na hanyate. He who thinks that he slays and who thinks that someone is slain, both of them fail to understand the infinite truth. He who thinks that somebody is slain, somebody is killed, and he who thinks that he is the killer, Arjun is lamenting on the battlefield, Bhagwan, I don't want to kill anyone. Bhagwan says, you are not the doer. And what happened, Bhagwan, after the war was over, he said, Arjun, who do you think won this war? Arjun says, I was slaying non-stop, Bhagwan. And those were slain non-stop. Bhagwan said, you go, Ghatotkacha's son is watching from the sky. Go ask him. Ghatotkacha's son was watching from the sky. Arjun said, was I slaying? And were they slain? He says, there was nothing but the chakra, Sudarshan chakra. Neither were you slain, nor were they slain. Bhagwan's chakra was doing everything. This side and that side and this side. The Sudarshan chakra was performing. No other was there. None other was there. So nobody is slain and nobody slays. Because, dear chosen ones, all is the divine play being enacted by the divine. The one alone. No other plays any part in this birth and death is the play of the divine Lord. And no one is slain and no one is slain and no one gets slayed. Chapter 2, Shlok number 20. Na jayate mriyate va kajachit na ayam bhutva bhavita va na bhuya ajo nityo shashvatoyam purano na hanyate hanyamane sharire. The real self is never born, nor does it ever die. Capital S, self. Not that small I, the capital I. We are made of two. One is the small I, the ego. One is the capital I, the soul. Bhagwan here is referring to the soul, not to the small I, the small ego, the small self, which says, I did this, I did that, I am so and so. I am a mother, I am a father, I am a child, I am a cousin, I am a king, I am a pauper. I am a relative, I am a friend. The small I. You are none of this, you are the soul, the capital I, the supreme soul. He, the real self, is never born and never dies. How can he be slain? The supreme consciousness, the whole soul, it never born and it never dies. He is, and that's all it needs to be. Is, capital I, capital S, isness. Before the beginning, he was. In the middle, he is. And after the dissolution, he will remain. He is eternal. That is the supreme soul. That is you and I. Not this perishable body. You and I are not this. The one who is in ignorance says, I am this. This is mine. I did this and I did that. The ignorant one. You did nothing. All happened by the Sudarshan Chakra. The discuss of the Lord. The divine discuss of the Lord. He is unborn. He just manifests. Invisible to visible. He is unborn, eternal. Nothing can slay him. Changeless. This body goes through many changes. But the soul is eternally changeless. He is never old. He never dies. He is never young. He is never born. Changeless, He remains. Isness, He remains. Purity, He remains. Unlimited, He remains. Eternal, He remains. And ancient, before the beginning. The oldest one, before the beginning, before all this came into existence, He alone was. And He continues to be. Bhagwan is talking again and again and again of the Supreme Self, of the Divine Soul that you and I are. That is our true address. Not this temporary body, this house, which we have to vacate one day. Once there was a king. And in that kingdom, the king was allowed to rule for 50 years and then he would be mercilessly thrown into the forest. All the kings ruled and enjoyed the luxuries, the palace, the palatial luxuries, and then were thrown mercilessly after 50 years into the forest, where they were miserable. There was one king who decided, let me build a palace in the forest. So the moment he got kingdom, he started building the palace in the forest. And when he retired, the palace in the forest was more beautiful, more luxurious, more comfortable than this one. Like that, my dear friends, if you make your future beautiful, perform beautiful deeds, have lovely thoughts, purity of heart, then you will build for yourself a palace in the forest. And when you leave this body, you will go into a land which is most bountiful and beautiful. It's up to you. He is and never ceases to be. That is the soul where you and I are heading towards. He is unborn, eternal, changeless and ancient before time. Even though the body dies, the soul is never slain. Weapons cannot cleave it. Fire cannot burn it. Water cannot wet it. Wind cannot dry it. That is the soul, the Supreme Self. That is the eternal, changeless being that you and I actually are. When we remove ourselves from the clutches of this body consciousness, then we come into the soul, which is the seat of love, light and bliss. Chapter 2, Shlok number 21. Veda vinashinam nityam ya enam ajamavyayam katham sa purusha partha kam ghatayati hantikam. O Parth. Parth means the son of the earth. The earth bears all burden joyfully and happily. The earth gives and gives and gives crops and trees, fruits and vegetables, gold and silver, diamonds and coal. The earth gives and gives and gives. Like that, Arjun, you are the child of the earth. You are also a giver, a giver, a giver, a giver. Dear soulful friends, we all have to be givers. If we are takers, we will never find the joy of the self. To give, to share is what God expects of us. O Parth, the son of the earth, when you know this truth, that the soul is imperishable, when you know this truth, how will you know this truth? The Guru will make you understand. Krishna will make you understand. Krishnam Vande Jagat Guru. The whole earth's one father, one mother, one friend, one guide. When you know the truth that the soul is imperishable, eternal, unborn and undiminishing, then how can you consider yourself a slayer or anyone has slayed? You have killed no one and no one has died. You have killed no one and no one has died. All are eternal. The soul is eternal. None can cleave it. Now, dear Atmas, feel that part of you which is the eternal supreme. Thou art that. There are 4 Mahavakyas in the Upanishads. Aham Brahmasmi, I am Atman, imperishable truth. Aham Brahmasmi. Tattvamasi, you are also that imperishable truth. Pragya ayam Atma Brahm, we all are souls. Pragyanam Brahm, the one who understands this truth becomes etched in supreme consciousness, Krishna consciousness.